Rolfe faces 11 charges, including felony murder. In a statement from his attorney, the lawyers outlined 4 complaints they have with the DA's characterization of the case, including Howard's claim that officers never told Brooks he was under arrest. Rolfe's lawyers cite the body camera video where Rolfe tells Brooks, quote, "You've had too much to drink, put your hands behind your back." They say that is enough of an indication that he was being arrested. Brooks had an officer's taser as he ran away. They also bring up the ongoing question of whether a taser is a deadly weapon. Defense attorneys say that in their statement that Howard claims a taser is not a deadly weapon. But during a news conference back on June 2nd regarding a different case of alleged police brutality, DA Howard did say that a taser is a deadly weapon under Georgia law.